guys, Steve with Broken Sprocket. In this video, I do a review on the 2019 Suzuki DRZ400. I go through the things that I like, the things I don't like, and what I would change on the bike. So, let's get started.
Alright, having a crack on the DRZ and Wayne's having a crack on my one. DRZ's a lot more milder. Alright, that shifter is a pain. She's still got plenty of poke, this. Suspensions are really soft. Nowhere near as heavy as people like to make them out. It actually feels quite good to ride. This is a 2019 brand new DRZ400. Woo! She's soft in the suspension, but it's comfortable. It hasn't got breakneck power, but it's not gutless. These erosion humps are about the limit of this thin suspension. Funny noise. It's plush. Lounge chair of the bush. It sort of dogs down a bit there. I know what it is, it's that bloody stand. The stand's got a kill switch on it. I disconnect that. That's what that noise was too. It was the engine shutting off. I disconnect that stand switch. As I thought it would be. And the power's quite usable. You're not going to break your neck on it. Bike than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a heavy tank. It feels quite good. I'd definitely do something with the gear shifter. It's terrible. Feels too short, very hard to get your boot in there. I'd do something about that stand kill switch. You hit some big bumps and it kills the engine. Up the wheel, fourth gear. what's happening when I'm riding is my foot is sitting here like this, and see my heel that just killed the engine then. What's happening is my heel's hitting this as I do jumps and hit big stuff, and this kill switch here shuts the engine down. So if it was my bike, I'd find some way to disengage this or just take it off or whatever you got to do to get rid of that, because that's terrible when you're into it and the engine kicks out. Other than that, I found this bike quite nice to ride. Suspension's plush. It's nowhere near as heavy a tank as I thought it was going to be. I actually found riding it was quite comfortable and it was quite nimble. The way I've heard of them on the internet and things like that, I thought this would be a tank, but it actually feels quite good. Here comes Wayne on my Burbling Beast.
Overall, I enjoyed the DRZ400 and I like the off-road package it came with. Alloy bash plate, hand guards and radiator bracing at no extra cost. I found the power and handling of the bike to be rider friendly, and it's not as heavy as I was expecting. No, this is not a race bike, but it is still a capable enduro trail bike. Things I would change on the bike: I would remove the kickstand kill switch, and I would get a longer gear shifter, as it's hard to get your foot in between the peg and the gear shifter. I would also change the license plate holder and the indicators, as they are way too big and kind of look a bit ugly. I would buy an aftermarket small license plate holder with small LED indicators. The engine power seemed a little bit struggling. It seems like the airbox needs to be opened up and maybe have the exhaust have some modifications or a different type of exhaust. I would also change the handlebars on the bikes. I found that they seem to be a little bit close to the rider and probably get a different bend that pulls your hands a little bit further away from your body. Watch this video next, or go to the Broken Sprocket video library and choose another top video. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. After all, it's for free and guaranteed to make your day 20% better. If you're already a subscriber and you're having a bad day, just think it could have been 20% worse. You can also follow Broken Sprocket on Instagram. So, I'll see you in the next video.